Warfare, a word that conjures images of chaos, bravery, and relentless struggle. It's been a constant throughout human history, shaping civilizations and altering the course of nations. From sticks and stones to guns and bombs, technology changes, evolving with each passing era. The way we fight changes too, adapting to new technologies and strategies. But one thing stayed the same for centuries. Battles raged on the ground, then everything changed. The sky, once a peaceful expanse, became a battleground, forever altering the nature of conflict. The invention of the airplane marked a turning point, a revolutionary leap in warfare. No longer were armies bound to the earth. The sky offered new opportunities and new dangers. Warfare entered a new dimension, where battles were fought not just on land but in the air. Suddenly, the sky was no longer a limit but a new frontier of combat, filled with dogfights and aerial maneuvers. This is the story of how it all began, a tale of innovation, courage, and the relentless march of progress. The Taube. This pioneering aircraft, with its distinctive dove-like wings, holds a unique place in history. It wasn't designed for war. Inspired by the gliding seeds of the Zanonia tree, Igo Ertrich, an Austrian engineer, created it for a different purpose, flight itself. However, its potential for military use quickly became apparent. Its design, though simple, provided surprising stability and lift. Countries around the world took notice. The Taube was about to be thrust onto the center stage of a conflict that would reshape the world. The Italo-Turkish War. A relatively obscure conflict, yet it was here in the skies above Libya in 1911 that the Ertrich Taube took its first tentative steps as a weapon of war. This early aircraft, with its unique bird-like design, was a marvel of engineering for its time. Italy, seeking to expand its colonial empire, clashed with the Ottoman Empire. The conflict was driven by Italy's ambition to assert its dominance and control over territories in North Africa. On October 23, 1911, Lieutenant Giulio Gavotti, an Italian pilot flying a Taube, made history. He embarked on a mission that would forever change the nature of warfare. He dropped a handheld grenade on enemy troops below. This act marked the first recorded instance of an aerial bombing in military history. It was a rudimentary attack, lacking the precision and devastating power of later aerial bombardments. The technology was still in its infancy, and the methods were experimental at best, but its significance was undeniable. This moment signaled the beginning of a new era in warfare, where the skies would become a battleground. The world watched in awe and apprehension. As the age of aerial warfare dawned, nations realized the potential and the peril of this new form of combat, setting the stage for future conflicts. The Italo-Turkish War, though often overlooked, was a crucible of innovation. It demonstrated the transformative power of technology in warfare and foreshadowed the dramatic changes that the 20th century would bring to military strategy and tactics. The Ertrich Taube. A marvel of early aviation engineering, this aircraft was a symbol of innovation and ambition. A simple machine, yet it changed the face of warfare forever. With its bird-like design and pioneering technology, the Taube was more than just an aircraft. It was a harbinger of a new era in military strategy. Its use in the Italo-Turkish War was just the beginning. This conflict marked the first time aircraft were used for reconnaissance and bombing missions, setting a precedent for future wars. Soon, the skies would be filled with aircraft of increasing sophistication and deadliness. World War I saw the rapid evolution of aerial combat, with fighter planes engaging in dogfights and bombers delivering devastating payloads. The Taube's legacy is profound. It was the first step in transforming the sky into a crucial theater of war, forever altering the dynamics of military engagements. It showed the world that the sky was no longer a barrier but a new battleground. The Taube demonstrated the potential of air power, inspiring nations to invest in and develop their own air forces. It heralded an era where air power would play a decisive role in conflicts to come. The lessons learned from the Taube's deployment were invaluable, shaping the strategies and technologies of future aerial warfare. The Taube, the dove of war, had taken flight, and the world would never be the same. Its impact on aviation and military history is undeniable, marking the dawn of a new age where the skies became a domain of strategic importance.